And welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are doing what are we calling this? Inside the mind of the artist.
The art show.
The art show?
I actually like watching the evolution of Teddy. When we come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, she's in sweats, a heavy jacket, her hair. By 10:30, right, it's only been 2.5 hours. We've done 3 shows.
Wow.
Her sweat jacket's off, it's wrapped around her waist, her hair's up in a bun. She's moved the cameras, we've moved the table, the set a few times. She is just amazing when she gets done.
Did you?
And a change of clothes, had a few cookies. Thank you to 2J's Black and White, so everyone gets a little
Yeah, I
hungry.
didn't even see that.
I wasn't quite sure if you, I went to get
No,
chicken
no,
soup
no.
yesterday, and I know
No.
you're vegan, so I didn't bring it in.
No, I wouldn't eat it.
So what do you do when you don't feel well and you can't eat chicken soup?
I buy chicken make-believe vegan soup.
It's good for the soul.
Could make a believe.
It's a chicken make-believe.
It's good for the soul. So welcome to our first artist show at, Mary has named it, the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery.
That's right.
I love it. I love this. You have no idea. This has been, for me, on the bucket list.
Right.
We did the morning show. Thank you to WNN. At the same time, right, Sandra Torres jumped in, and she did a show.
At 10 o'clock?
At 10 o'clock, and she's sitting over there with her guests.
You're really cranking.
And we're cranking this show. This is the artist show, so eat your heart out. If you're an artist,
Yes.
you should have been here.
Gallery and exhibition exists here at the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery.
I love the word exhibition.
It is an exhibition. We
I
have
kinda
a
love it.
very long wall on 2 sides full of paintings.
That's right. And
Big
you know
canvas.
what? We could do outside art. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cover you.
You're not, I'm good.
We could do outside art, waterproof paintings.
No, but we can do outside art because I do outdoor landscape painting all the time.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I can't permanently put it on the building, but I can sort
No,
of take it down. and
that's-
bring
I
it
do.
back.
I do metal art, so we can go outside.
That's
It's all
right.
galvanized, ready
Man,
to go.
we need to chit-chat.
Yeah.
Chit chat. And you know,
Chit-chat.
Amy's in a publication. Susan Podolsky came in today with a book from Temple Bethel.
Right.
Some of your stained glass, which is beautiful.
Yes, there's a big piece in the Beck campus on the wall, and it's on Passover. And I was so excited to get this book this morning. It was really wonderful. All the artists that are in all the Temple, Bethel on the east side, and the Beck campus. It's just like an art gallery. It's just incredible the kind of art that they have chosen to put up in the sanctuary and everywhere.
Well, we love having you here, and we love that we get to change the set. And Mary's going to start bringing us some bigger pieces.
Oh, yes.
To show
I have plenty of big canvases. I can crank them out.
And she sits here every day and she paints. We get to see her from the other side. We've
Right.
got Mrs. Massachusetts does her. Oh,
She
there
does
you
the
go.
work.
Mrs. My finger
Miss
never
America.
seems
It
to go the right way.
It said it
It's
this
Miss
time.
America.
Well,
Mrs. Massachusetts.
technically.
Miss America. To
Mrs.
me, you will always be Mrs. America.
My husband's friends all called me Miss America. I didn't correct
Miss
them.
America.
But I was not Miss. I was in
It
the
doesn't matter.
Mrs. America beauty pageant, but I was only a contestant as Mrs. Massachusetts.
Yes, and you stuck your toe in the pool.
That's true.
That's good enough.
That's true.
For me, that's good.
I like your thinking.
And I love because art has become business. You know, what you guys do,
Mm-hmm.
the canvas stuff is remarkable. I'm going to tell you, it was pointed out to me that the big piece that we have in the network studio
yes.
has actual shells and sand.
That's right.
That is unbelievable.
I went to the Duxbury Beach. I had to put my car in a spot that had no parking, walk over the sand dune. Then I saw there was different kinds of sand, so I had Ziploc bags of all these different things, even some grassy stuff.
I see that.
I wanted it to look real. I wanted it to have texture.
It is unbelievable.
Have you ever seen the commercial of where parking your car?
No.
And the guy from The Office, and I don't know his name, who was in there, and this whole thing about how you park the car.
Oh, I saw the guy from. That's
Here
the,
we go.
That's the Boston thing.
Yeah, our
I love the
Boston
way
And you
you
notice when
accent.
she gets excited, she starts talking about the car.
She parks the car.
I suppose that's true, but I don't think I have an accent.
But you got sand, and what I'd like to do is maybe swap the 2 pictures in there, so we get some more visibility on both cameras, kind of just like a change of angle. Or
Good.
we
Bring
bring
more
2 new
in. Wait,
pictures in, ladies, and do that
You swapping what? The one with the sand?
to the other side, of the other wall.
Yeah, there's room to go back and forth.
It's his
Go back and
favorite.
forth.
I love that. When I do production, that's what I look at. The way you
I'm
have
not
to move
taking it
my
out
focal point.
because it's all about change and movement and energy.
She's
I'm
got
going to give it
point.
change. I am going to get a rubber guppy and put it on there.
A
and
guppy?
Like a fish that you can eat. What's it called? The Swiss
goldfish?
Swiss fish?
A
Those little
goldfish.
candy thing.
Sardine.
And you put it on
the
there and you
Swedish
eat.
fish?
Yeah, Swedish fish.
Oh, a gummy.
And you get to
A
eat
gummy.
it instead of $120,000, like the banana.
There you go. That's
Like
a good
the banana.
idea, actually.
And I also want to get sea mist spray
Yeah, that was your
cologne.
idea. You're going to have to work on that yourself.
have it.
Although there are boats that have an automatic sea mist thing, a mister, that are part of the
Yes.
equipment, and you just press a button and the mist comes out of the
I'm
hard
gonna
top.
put an
Comes out of your head.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna put a-
restaurants have
I'm
that.
gonna put a C&I thing
Yeah,
so that
that's
you
true.
walk up to it, it sprays.
Yeah, that was his idea. He wants
I'm gonna tell
he
you,
wants
I'm
all
gonna
the
fall off this debate.
kinesthetic experiences.
I love it, but
Kinesthetic,
it
wow.
has sand. It has, you know, I love the
Natural.
movement. When we were at the gallery, I used to walk up and down and talk to all you guys. The table that you have, I am so proud of that table. I am going to make it my goal to get that whole concept into a restaurant. I got 3 that I'm talking to.
Oh, that's great.
So you're going to be able to go and sit at the table that Amy put together for us. And coffee's going to be on us with 2 tickets to come and see a show.
I'd love that table. I just wanted, maybe we can make a smaller one so we can have it on the set. As we move sets around,
I have one that'll fit on this table.
perfect.
That's
I'll
what
work
we-
on it this week.
Awesome, that would be
Good.
I
great.
like the one we
Good.
have, and Mrs.
No, you might as well have more. What's the
Compass head
difference?
here has.
I have to
Dawn,
tell you.
So can we practice north, south?
So today he's
east,
talking
west?
about that, of going, traffic, and he's going north, south, east, west, and as I'm listening to him, I'm realizing my head is going the same way. Well, we're on air
Everybody's
today.
looking at her like, what's wrong with her? Why is she doing this? So you
North,
wanna-
no, I went north, south, east, west.
You
But
are.
anyway, we should talk about life before being artists.
Ooh.
I can't even remember. It's
Me
been
either.
so
It's
long.
been so long.
But you were an art teacher.
Yeah, so I've been in art since I was graduated from college as an art major, fine arts major at Buffalo University.
You went to
Then
Buffalo,
I
huh?
grew up in Buffalo, but then I still took additional master's courses at Boston, at the Boston State College, because I was a teacher, and you have to always get these credentials. You have to be in your master's before you can. You won't get tenure if you don't have a master's in your field. And my husband used to say to me, "Don't tell people that you're an art teacher. Tell them that you're a teacher." I said, "But I am an art teacher." He said, "People don't understand that art teachers have to have credentials too."
Absolutely, you
But they do in the public school, and that's where I taught.
Now, you were always an artist ever since you were growing up in high school?
Not
junior high
really. I was crafty and creative, and I could sew, and I did every, that kind of thing. But I went to a private girls' Catholic school, and only the last year of high school did I see a bulletin board that was work by the students. And I said, I didn't know we could take a class like that. Oh, only if you fulfilled all of your regular academic requirements. And so my senior year, I went out and I bought 3 colors of paint. We have to bring your own in a Catholic school. Red, yellow, and blue. Not knowing that I thought I could mix any color I needed. But as you now know, you need 2 reds, 2 yellows, and 2 blues, because you need a cool and warm of each one just to mix the regular rainbow. So I started painting, and I did well, and I liked it. And I ended up going to college for art education teacher. And that was just my field from then on.
And then the rest is history.
Yeah. And I love it.
Did everybody tell you, like most artists, there's no career in that?
Yeah, well,
be a
there's only
nurse?
one person in each school, and some schools have over 2,000 kids. And even in the junior highs where I mostly taught, there might be 2 art teachers, but you've got massive amounts of kids, 800 kids a week. And the trouble with any specialty academic is that gym, music, and art are the 3 categories. They mainstream children with learning disabilities, and I don't always mean poor learning skills. I mean bad behavior, kids that have truant officers, kids that have difficulty on every level. And they're put in a class with 24 academic good readers, and then you've got these 7 crazies, and that's how it goes all day long.
It's not easy, and now you're here, and we love having you both here.
Thank you.
Amy, how about you?
Well, I went to, for college, International College of Fashion and Design in Miami. I wanted to be a buyer back then. My whole family in New York is in the garmento, as they say, business, and I thought I could do that. But I ended up having a few other careers in between, and then about 16 years ago, I was just fooling around and got a canvas and a paintbrush, and I haven't stopped, and I'm self-taught, and I do every medium. I just keep trying to accomplish goals that I set for myself, and that's what I've been doing for these last few years, and having a ball doing it.
Well, let me ask you about goals, right? In business, everyone's trying to get to their next goal, and I know Freddie, his goal is this network and TV and bigger productions. What are some goals as an artist? Because you're creating for yourself until you have a buyer.
Right, right. And I also do a lot of work for charities that want some work. I donate a lot of my work, which I love doing because I just like everybody to be happy, and it does a lot for me that I know that your work is being seen over and over again. Especially when I mentioned earlier the thing in the campus in Bethel is because the children pass it every day, and they look at it, and there's so much in it for them, and it means a lot to me. And I've had my grandchildren go through there, and that's grandma's. And, it's really wonderful.
That's so cool you're a grandma. Like, I never think of, you a grandma too?
Step grandma.
Wow. And I know you're a
I'm a
grandpa.
grandma and a
You're a
grandpa and everything in between.
As far as I know, I'm not, so I'm holding on to that one right now.
It
Thank
will
you
happen.
very
She
much.
says that, but when she becomes one,
She'll be the
the
first
whole
to stand in
conversation's gonna
line,
change.
of course.
Now, in arts, it's a lot like sports. Sports have table setters. Like in the football team, you got people that, like the offensive and defensive line, and then you have a quarterback, you have a running back, a tight end, and a receiver. Those are the table setters. And in my world, from what I see the two of you, you're table setters. You never stop. You go from glass to banners to big things on metal pieces. You're everywhere.
Now I'm doing a lot of mosaics. So what I'm doing is I take original paintings that are just sitting there, even though I love them, and I piece them in little pieces, and then I make other new original designs from them. So like I have 5 right now that I've done with 5 canvases that I've cut up, and now I have 5 new paintings, which are really different, and they're just...
That's because your mind never stops.
Yeah, it never stops, but I love the change. Love it.
And Mary, I love the way you can chunk out. No, that's not a good word. What's the word?
Create.
You can create and push out
Oh, yeah.
those small pieces.
Yeah, those are actually sketches that I did on location. I was painting in
Well,
Italy.
where do
and
you have them? In your brain? Or on your
Yeah, well,
phone,
I
or
love
pictures?
where the water meets the land. I like coastal visions. I like reflections, but I also like the action of people and everything. And so that one that we're referring to is a small sketch that I did in Vernazza, Italy, in Italy. In September this year, and so I was working out the design. So that particular one is just a sketch, and it'll, if it's good, if I think I can go with a big, then it'll become a big canvas. But
So if somebody brings you a picture,
right,
you can actually paint it for
oh
them.
yeah.
See, I'm thinking about that, about my parents' house.
Well, here's an
that's a nice
idea I was
idea.
thinking of. I know boats like the back of my hand. I've been boating all my life. We had boats. And I was thinking next year I'm going to go to the Palm Beach Boat Show in March, and I'll set up my own booth. And I'll have all my big boat canvases, and I've got more at home. And it might just be an
Do you have a
opportunity.
boat?
Not now, but I've had them all. We've had them all our lives.
I can see, because everything we use, boats and ocean.
That's
I want to
right.
bring a boat in here.
Of course he
And have
does.
them paint on
And
the
some
boat.
sand as well? We built
I
sandcastles?
can bring, you can bring, I can bring you a sandcastle already built. It looks, it's like an art thing that they do out of sand.
Well, what fun is that if you can't make it?
Well, because it's production, and the poor Teddy has to move things around. And she went from one production, another production, another production. It's
I know,
tired.
so I had this idea, but before I
yeah,
say
it's
it, I'm already thinking you're going to tell me I can't do it, which makes it even
No.
more so that we should do it. A collaborative painting that we keep up here all the time,
And keep adding to it.
and we keep
Okay.
adding to it.
Yeah,
This
that'd
way,
be
it's a
fun.
little part of everybody.
Oh, I love it.
We've got enough space to put a huge canvas
Yep.
True.
and create as we go along, kind of see how
I've
the
done
whole
that
year
with
comes.
the kids, a whole classroom of children. I'll
course.
add to it.
How do
Yeah.
you like that idea?
Where do you want to put it?
Yeah, why
We
would
have
he
so
like
much
that?
space. Where do you want to put it? She wanted kids to paint walls in here. I told her no. we
Kids,
gotta-
Not the walls.
Not
you
the
need
walls,
a
I
little
wanted,
guidance.
A canvas.
no, I wanted a wall to showcase
Oh, I
children's
see.
art is what I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to do.
different. That would be
Where are you
fine.
gonna put it?
We'll find a
We'll
spot.
find a way. There's workarounds for everything.
She's
We'll move your
right.
pictures out.
And you not only that, we can add 4x8 panels, three on one, three of them stick in. They can self-stand, and they'd have 6 sides.
As a
Well, we
matter
talked
of
about
fact,
that,
as a
yeah.
matter of
We
fact,
talked about that.
instead of using the curtains, we can get screens,
Oh, yeah.
Right,
With
and that
with
can-
scenes on them.
and that
Right.
can pot it off, and we can hang smaller pictures.
You can hang
On that.
You can hang paint. You can hang 1, 2, 3, 4 paintings.
We were
on it.
talking about how to do that.
Yeah.
This
Just
way, it
hooks.
gives us more
Oh, there's ways.
visibility.
Oh, go to galleries and just look at how they hang them.
I don't need. I go to Home Depot. I got Slick. He works at Home Depot.
Yeah,
He
that's
brings me
right.
the hook and we go.
We're slick on board. What's it like to stay motivated as an artist?
It's just natural, isn't it? It's not like, I don't care if I sell or am in a big gallery or a small gallery. I just like doing it. If I'm not here or there, I'm outside work. I need to create. I want to
Me too.
create.
Me
And
too.
I see so many things that catch my eye, and I want to do it.
Yeah. I'm always looking at something, and I'm always seeing an art angle from it.
Right.
You know, it's
Always.
funny. Every time I see you, you change my whole perception of art. Then I got to go to her to calm down again.
Yes,
You get me all revved up.
She gets me revved up because
gets me revved
she
up.
does so many things. She's really
Oh my
multimedia.
God! And then she doesn't stand still, and she brings in another and
Yeah,
another.
yeah, yeah.
Next thing I'm looking around. Amy was here.
Yeah,
Amy
yeah,
was here.
yeah.
And she
Amy
brings
was
them
here.
in, she hangs them, she goes, she puts them in her car. You're like a little powerhouse.
Yeah.
And then
I
sit
need a
down-
truck.
I sit down with a cup of coffee and I say, okay, let me calm down. And I look at Mary.
The water.
Let me
Yeah,
calm
yeah.
down.
You
Because,
like
you
it.
know, a Pisces loves the ocean.
Oh,
But
for
there is
sure.
a picture that I had growing up in Puerto Rico. I have to take a picture of it.
Yes.
It's off a road, and it looks at the town and the beach, and there's a house that my parents first had, very first. And that's the picture I think that I want to
Oh,
capture.
definitely.
Oh,
And the sun,
yeah.
you'll see the sun coming
Let me
up.
look at it.
Oh,
I
Mary-
can
Mary's
do
in.
that.
It makes me think of the, when you have it top, the kind of, it doesn't have the blue hues, it's more of the purples. Do you see that if I do that? All of these goes that way?
You have
On
to.
the top,
Medication's a very dangerous thing.
Teddy's going to show it to us. The one in the middle, Mary, is a picture of, it's just different from all the blues you normally do.
Oh, the one with the yellow.
With the sailboat and the yellow sky?
I don't know if there's a sailboat in it.
It's on the bottom or the
At
top?
the top.
Oh, the
Oh,
top.
on the top? Which
Oh,
one?
The
The
middle one.
The middle one, between the three next to the sailboat.
It looks like it's ready for a rainstorm.
I see it. Look, it's right behind me.
This one.
Okay. Yeah, I call
Oh,
that
yeah.
the Florida waterways.
Now
'cause-
that looks like Luquillo Beach in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
If you go to Luquillo, it looks just like
No,
that.
we can change the name.
It was because we're around where my condo is, they have all those trees that have those particular palm trees. I don't even know what they're called, but the sky comes through them. So
They're
that
they're
was
open.
the challenge.
Yeah.
That was the challenge.
I always like fog and the sun burning up
Yeah,
the
right,
fog and
right,
that misty
right.
look
Yeah.
that you get. I kind of always think. You know, I can't draw for beans.
No, but you appreciate,
Right.
because I
That's
know
why.
you've
Yeah.
sat on my studio wall and went, I really like that.
I really did. And the thing
Anything
is
with
over here-
water.
And if I need to rev up, like for, because now we're doing morning drive, we do it midday, we do night,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get revved
yeah.
up. I love your pieces. They
Yeah.
energize
Yeah,
me.
they are.
I gotta tell you, the three pieces, this is one, there's two more over there. I love those pieces. So when we change the seconds, we change them.
I know.
I'm
You're
ready to
you're
put
a
it
little
back.
upset.
I
Well, I'm going to
was.
put it up there so you can
Well, you
see
gotta
it
put
too.
it up somewhere because I'm gonna tell you, those three pieces, I can't even believe, if you come down to the gallery, you can see these pieces. I can't believe that they haven't run off the shelf because it just energizes you. And if you need tranquility, like everybody comes in here and they do the hands and the tea and they're tranquil, there's no more tranquil
Then the water.
than the water.
That's
I
for
know.
sure.
And
That's
the
right.
pieces you do, that's why I get to watch right over the shoulder
Right,
in that
right.
studio.
He does, and she watches too when she's
And I'm
taping.
Is she? Because the one over me is the one that the very first one has been with us forever. It's the one over my shoulder.
Yep, the New Dawn Media piece.
But it changes. You know, art changes business. It really does. If you are starting out in a business and you want to change it, when you walk through here, people have told us. It feels different in here. What's going on?
It
It's
does.
the art.
It is.
It's
It
absolutely
changes
art.
Everything.
It's great.
And change, I'd love to put a bigger piece up there.
I got one.
Of course you do.
Yes, I do.
And I know Mary's got bigger pieces
Right,
that
she
she's going to
does,
start
too.
bringing in as
Yeah,
well and
40
change
by
the set.
60 inches and so forth. I'm limited to what I can get in my car.
That's
40
her
by
car.
60.
Yeah, me
We
too.
gotta get you a
40
bigger
by
car.
72
Yeah,
I
we
could
need
do.
bigger cars.
We need bigger. If you got a truck, let us know. We'll work a deal.
I actually got the name and number of a truck guy.
Do you?
Yeah, near my neighborhood.
But I got to barter with him.
Okay.
We have to
Yeah,
negotiate.
you're right, you're right. It might be a good idea.
We
We'll
negotiate
talk
something.
later.
Boys, what is that? Two guys in a truck?
Two men in a truck.
I need one guy in a van.
That would work, because you need a cover on it, for the rain.
Calling all vans.
Now, I can work a deal because we need equipment taken to different places, the whole night.
I'll give you the number.
She'll
Could
give you
work
the
out.
number of the truck. And you guys will also
Local,
do
very
commission
local.
pieces, correct?
All the time.
Definitely.
That motivates us.
Commission pieces, you can,
People look at our stuff and they really like our technique, but they have specific colors in mind or specific subject matter in mind, or they wanted to have, their boat or their house or something. It's easy to do.
if you're looking to buy, yeah. Okay. You just let me know. If you're looking to sell your house because interest rates are at 3% now and going down, the more the corona gets bigger, the
And it's
smaller,
about
right?
staging your house also, and
Right.
putting in
You want to
businesses.
stage your house, and you know, staging a house can cost you $30,000-$40,000.
It does.
So if you use art and you're a little bit clever, you can do it for 1/3 the price.
So you want to stage your house. Also, if you have a business and you have a large business with large walls, I'm sure these ladies would be more than happy to
Large
help you
walls?
stage your office.
And you're small.
And they
You got
can
small
change
art?
them if they're staged. They can be changed from month to month or year to year, whatever works.
It
And
is a business. It is a
It's a
business.
business.
Art is a business. Selling a house is a business. A business is a business.
Right.
Treat it as such, and it will reward you as such.
And your business is a business, so put the feel of your business through the artwork.
True.
It makes a huge difference, and they'll change it out. They'll do corporate settings, move them around. It's all about the energy and the movement.
Yes.
How do people find you, Amy?
I'm right now at the heart of Delray Gallery. I have a new showroom there, and
And she's here.
I'm here. Yes.
561-289-4542. And Mary?
I'm here at the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, and I'm here almost every day, and I have a number on my card. They can call me, which is 781-888-1444, and
And-
I can be here.
Perfect. And for more information, you can always contact us at the Brooklyn
Just
Cafe
come
Show,
down.
888-994-4995, and just come on in, take a look around, and meet the
And
artist.
if you talk to the artist, we'll put you in the air about the concept you want to do for your place.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us. Our first artist show. More to come with that. Stay tuned. Fuego is coming up next. We'll see you later.
We'll see you on the other side.
Bye-bye.